This has been a rough week for us. On Monday morning, I let my cats out and went to work. I came home from work, I was exhausted, so I took a nap. And I didn't realize that one of my cats was missing. She went missing early in the morning. The Ring camera saw her at 6:44. That was the last time she was seen. And I've been out looking after work every day and no sign of her. And she's not a cat that's ever wandered away before. She's 7 years old, very healthy. So I don't know what happened to her. So even though this cat has never wandered away, I'm still holding out hope that we'll have a miracle. She'll return home someday. Someday soon, I hope. I really miss her, and I'm so worried about her. So, since I had to take Blaze to the vet on Thursday, I needed to work Friday, which is a day I don't normally work, but I really needed to make some money to pay for the vet bill. So I worked a half a day, and because that's all they were working. Worked half a day and then went by my husband's food truck to get a sandwich and to say hi. And he told me he's been feeling weird all week, so he wanted to go to the doctor, and he's been trying to get an appointment, but he couldn't, not for Friday. So he made an appointment on Monday, but he really wanted to be seen, so he made an appointment with the clinic at the hospital, not the ER, but there's a clinic there, and they close at 5. He got there, his appointment was at 4:30, I think. Anyway, I had gone home after eating my sandwich and fell asleep for a few hours. I was exhausted. And in the meantime, he went to the clinic, had an EKG, and it was inconclusive. They're about to close. So since they were closing, they sent him to the ER and to get a second EKG. And that one was also inconclusive. So they did a blood test to make sure he wasn't having a heart attack, because there's enzymes in your blood if you are. And he wasn't having a heart attack. But he has, they determined, this is hard for me to remember, left branch bundle block. I think that's what it's called. So there's different bundles of nerves in your heart for the atriums and the ventricles. And the left bundle, that one, little turkey babies. There's some more over there, but I don't know if you can see the baby. Oh, yep, there's a baby right there. There's parents back there. There's a line of babies over here. I don't want to stay too long because there's babies on the other side of the fence and I don't want them to get separated. They may be with the ones on the other side of the fence and they may be with these, I don't know. So I don't fully understand it, but the left branch carries the nerve impulses for the left ventricle, which is the lower part of the heart. And so the nerve impulses can't go through for some reason. So they can't read him on an EKG when that's having that problem. And it can come and go, so it might be able to read him again at some point. But right now it can't. It can cause major issues if you have other heart issues. And if you don't have other heart issues, then it could be pretty benign. And so they've got a heart monitor on him for 5 days to see what they can see, since they can't read his rhythm, his heart rhythm, through an EKG. So, yeah. So that was yesterday. And he slept in, and then he's not working today or tomorrow, and might not work Monday either. But I am gonna help him tonight or tomorrow, depends on when he's up to it, to slice some turkey and get it ready for the week. But anyway, has not been a great week. This is my first chance to get out on a bike ride. It's Saturday, and really I just need some bike therapy, so I'm taking it. There's a lot on my heart and my mind right now, and I just need to bike. This wind is beating me down. I'm up at the top of the mountain. The summit sign is there. So I'm gonna head down into the next town. I guess I'm just gonna go until my legs are done, and then I'll turn around and come back. But I'm about to go downhill, so it shouldn't be too bad for the next little bit. Came up into the mountain. I was on that road where the cars are down there. Came up into the mountain because I had to pee really bad. So I've peed now. I can get back on my way. It is hot. It's 90 degrees. I've done 15 miles so far. I want to do 5 more miles, so I'll get a 40-mile ride in. I don't know if I'll be able to bike tomorrow or not, so I just want to make sure I get a good ride in. My mileage has been going down the last couple months. It was really high, and then life just started to get more busy. So with my husband's food truck starting up, it's just gotten too busy for the kind of mileage I was doing. So I'm lucky to get 1 good ride in a week, and then a few with my dog Leo in the evening, just 1.5 2-mile rides. And right now it's too hot for him to do full rides, so right now it's like 1 mile max, maybe 1.5 if I wait until the sun goes down. But I have to get to bed so I can wake up for work, so I can't do that every night. So I've run out of water. Need to stop and refill a bottle. I've got water with me, just in my back bag, not in the water bottles. This looks like a good spot to fill up. The water I brought it in my insulated water bottle that had some ice cubes, although those are melted now, and it is nice and cold. Very enjoyable to drink when it's this hot. This is where I pulled over to fill my water bottle, and you can see all the grass is moving like waves in the ocean. This tailwind feels really nice. Oh, quite a change from fighting it, going against it. So I'm just climbing to the summit for a few miles, and then I'll drop down for 6 or 7 miles to the town, and then I've got a few more miles after that. A couple are flat, and then I gotta climb a couple to get back to my car. I should be able to do that no problem, even though it is so hot. I've got hot foot, something fierce. The toes on my right foot are on fire, and the ball of my foot is not happy either. Whew. So I want to stand up so I can get off of the saddle, because there's some pretty good pain points there as well. But when I do that, it puts extra weight on my foot, and that foot is just screaming already, and it's screaming even more when I try to stand up. There's a dead deer down the road on this side of the road, and the wind is blowing up toward me. And it smells so bad, I want to puke, but I had to get off my bike and walk off the hot foot, which I'm still in the process of. I walked enough to get the circulation back in my foot, so it doesn't hurt near as bad now, which is good. And I refilled my water bottle with the last of my cold water. I still have more water, just not cold. I had some water in it still when I filled it up the second time. So I'm not sure exactly how much water I got out of that insulated water bottle, but it was about 2 to 2.5. I made it to the summit. It says I still have a little bit of a climb, but I can see it go downhill ahead of me, so I don't know. Anyway, now I've got my 7-ish miles of downhill to get to town. I'll get some more ice, go to the bathroom, and then finish off my ride the last few miles. The hot foot is back. Whew, hurts. Wee-haw! I love this part of the ride. I stopped and got ice water. That feels really good. It is so hot. And I've got the last 3 miles or so to go to get to my car. But that'll leave me at 39, I think, miles. So I gotta do an extra one somewhere. So I'm passing the rock quarry where I was walking through the other day looking for Penny. This is on the back side of our house. And here's a rock truck in a rock pile. There were more, but the rest of them got scared and went into hiding. I guess I'm not close enough that it needs to scream, because they scream loud when they feel threatened. See, this field here, it's been mowed down by sheep, but the property, my property and all the properties surrounding mine are either covered in a million rocks, giant boulders, lots of nooks and crannies, or it's covered in tall grass like right here, or bushes, and I can't see her, I can't find her. Here though, I would be able to find her if this was next to my house. It's really hard to look for a cat. Okay, so I went back and forth on this road a couple of times just to get me up to 40 miles. Well, I mean, I'm not there yet, but when I get to my car, I will be. So, got 40 miles today. Just hit 40 miles. So, I'm also about to get back to my car as well. So that's the end of this ride. I will see you next time. And until then, get outside, especially when things are feeling pretty hard. It helps.